Are you good? You come,
Bro, like
come back,
that-
come back.
The dude is so
Dude,
good.
he's the best. And it's not close. Like the ability to sing all of those different ranges, be able to cover all of that ground and to do it so tastefully. I'm so impressed by his singing ability.
Welcome back, guys. This is D&Dre Reacts. We got Dimash next on deck, and we are so excited. It's been a long time since we've done a Dimash. Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna go there, but
okay.
we good. This dude on some hip hop. It's been a long time since we've done some Dimash.
Hey man, anytime I hear like that reference, like you know, you hear like a certain line, and anytime what comes after that is what, you know.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I can't help that. Sorry, anyway, Dimash, we're back with Dimash, and you're right, we should have left Dimash. Dimash is an amazing singer. This is probably my favorite performance and the best, I believe. This is him being matured, seasoned, doing his thing. This is Dimash, Stranger.
Спасибо. Спасибо огромное.
Another talent show.
А теперь прозвучит новая песня. Премьера.
Ladies love Dimash.
You crown as far as I can see. You crown underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land. You chance to know who I am if I have the strength to begin again.
This dude about to get into it.
All right. Like, this is how you set up a man with a voice like this, with a song like this. Like the production, everything that's going on with it. Like this is special right here. You know, and I'm getting like a little bit like, I know I'm leaning into this. I'm super captivated by it because I've already heard, you know, him sing, you know, SOS. I've already heard his voice, so I already know what he got. But, you know, the way this song is building, I know what he's about to do to this thing, and I'm so amped up. Like nervous and excited. Like, oh my goodness, like I'm built up with anticipation. This feels like I'm, you know, you're watching, you know, your favorite movie or something like that, right? You know, I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's like a Marvel movie almost, since you said that. And you know there's always gonna be some action stuff that you're gonna fall in love with and this is why you came to see the movie.
Right.
But all the other ancillary stuff building up to it is still really solid. Like this right here. So here's the other thing. It's funny to even say this, but the visual is gonna play background to his voice, even though I'm sure the visual is just as big of a performance and necessary to what he's trying to accomplish as the whole song is. So I'm really curious to see how they incorporate all this stuff on stage, all the visual aspect to the song, and if it really does it justice, you know, because his voice, we know it's gonna represent.
Absolutely.
But,
I want to say, this reminds me, you guys in the comment section, let us know, is this from a video game or something? This song is familiar.
Okay.
It definitely sounds familiar, maybe from a video game, or maybe
Some
it sounds
anime?
like, or like I just like the Viking stuff. Like it sounds like something like that. You know what I mean? Something like one of those like intros of one of those shows or something like that. So I know it's probably from something. And if it is, let us know in the comment section so we can learn a little bit. But we're gonna enjoy Dimash the rest of the way through.
Do it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder, through these valleys I have climbed them on these hills.
Oh my gosh.
I can see new ground underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land. New chance to know who I am if I have the strength to begin.
Okay, that wasn't good enough of a clap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Do y'all know what y'all just watched? Are you good? You come,
Bro, like
come back.
that-
Come back.
The dude is so
Dude,
good.
he's the best, and it's not close. Like the ability to sing all of those different ranges, be able to cover all of that ground, and to do it so tastefully. Every single note, every single line, every run, everything's so impressive. I'm so impressed by his singing ability. But this performance made sense to me. Like, to me, this all came together. This all made sense. It all came to where it's supposed to be, and it was amazing. I'm gonna say something about like this generation, like in like the phone thing. Like, I can't be at that concert and be like this with my phone. Like, how?
White bear.
You just watched the best thing you've probably ever gonna see
Yeah.
live and in person, and you were like this.
I got to see it with my own two eyes, my
needed
real
to,
eyes.
I need to feel that.
Right, right.
I need to, cause I just can't get with that.
Yeah.
I understand it, but you're missing out, and like, I mean, there's enough cameras in here, man.
Because that's the
your,
thing.
Your camera isn't gonna make the difference.
Well, that's the that's the thing. It's a good point to bring up because people are doing this so they can go back and watch it again, or so they can show off to other people watching it. But that's a moment. You can't get that back. You can't recreate that. I don't care what other. You can be in a movie theater with surround sound, touch, smell, taste of vision, and all of that stuff, and still not get the experience that you had like when you were actually
That moment.
there.
Yeah.
So like, forget the phone cameras. Like, if you weren't here, that's part of the experience. That's part of the privilege of being at a live concert, is experiencing it in all of its glory.
100%.
Right? And you can't recreate it. That's why concerts are more expensive than watching it back on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I like how, like, you know, comedy shows nowadays, when you go to a comedy show, they take your phone when you walk through the door.
Yeah.
Like they walk and they put it in this like little like pouch or whatever, and they lock it. You can't get to your phone. You can't use your phone.
Right.
And you have to sit there and enjoy the moment. All right. They probably do it for like copyright laws and stuff like that. These guys are gonna release these specials to make money off of this stuff. But at the same time, the way I see it, when I'm here to enjoy a show, I want to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
You know, being on my phone, being distracted by something that's gonna, I'm not filming this and trying to look past the phone. I'm looking at the camera phone while what am I doing?
Yeah.
I could be watching the actual best thing I've ever seen in my entire life right now and enjoying it in its entirety. So
I think we just had a Dre's got something to say
I
moment.
felt
so
that way,
was,
man. Like, it's the phone. What's the phone thing? But anyway, Dimash.
So
again,
can I just talk
man,
about his lower register real quick? That dude went into his baritone and it was so pure. Had you never seen him, or if there was just an audio video and that's the first thing you ever heard of him, you would think he was a straight up baritone.
Yeah.
It was so rich, so smooth, so well done, so clear, so supported. And he did not skip a beat. It wasn't weak at all.
No.
It was magnificent. He knew what he was doing. But then he jumped right into his doggone operatic soprano.
Who skips 2 octaves? Like, who does that?
Bro.
Like, I mean, like, you know, you to go from your lower register to your highs, like, you know, like that quick is, I mean,
smooth,
we all
bro.
have like breaking points in our voices. When you're a singer, you know, you have breaking points in your voices where, like, you know, it's a little bit of a break. He can go anywhere he wants, whenever he wants, fluidly, which is insane to me.
You know, I'm convinced, so this was the perfect song, right? It took us 3 or 4 songs, but if you think about the song, it's called Stranger, and some of the lyrics were, you crawled inside my skin and all this stuff like that. I'm convinced that Dimash is a stranger to this world. He's not from here. What he does, what he did, it's not normal.
It's not.
Where he's from, it might be normal. And I think he's here to kind of set a new standard or something, you know, or show people like, y'all are dumb. This is what real talent is, you know, so. Anyway, yeah, he's a stranger to this world.
He's a class of his own, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, we got to check out some more of his stuff. Y'all send us some more of his songs. If you like what we heard, if you like reactions, if you're looking forward to a more in-depth conversation about Dimash, check us out on Patreon with our deep dives where we talk a little bit deeper about all things Dimash and any other episode of the podcast or the reactions that we might have. But yeah, so hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate you guys strapping in, and we'll just catch y'all for the next one.
That's it.
D and Dre.